Right, welcome back, y'all, to another Versatile Jiu-Jitsu podcast. I'm your host, Norel. We have a very special guest here today, Justin Lambert. He resides out of, he goes to as a student to Mooney Boys Jiu-Jitsu out in Vidor, Texas. So if you know him, you know him, you know him. He's a good guy, man. I appreciate you for coming on, Justin. How you doing?
Doing good, man. No problem. Anytime.
That's good, man. I'm glad I finally, glad you finally had some time to catch up with me, man.
For sure, bro.
Do
For
this
sure.
podcast. I
No doubt.
appreciate the help.
Yeah,
All
sorry
right,
I'm
so tell
late.
me.
Hmm.
No, you good, bro. You good. I just appreciate you for coming on, man. So tell us
For
about
sure.
yourself, man.
Mm. I'm Justin, like you said. So I've been training for going on about 5 years now. I'm a purple belt under Marshall Mooney at Mooney Boys Jiu-Jitsu. Also one of the owners and founders of the Jiu-Jitsu brand Butterfly X. And yeah, I just love Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, man. You said 5 years been doing jujitsu, man.
Yep, yep. Coming up.
Yeah, yeah. So I got a question for you.
What's up?
Um, what's been harder, training jujitsu or having the presence in the family?
Um, yeah, training Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, it's easy to show up. I mean, all right, so let me back up. So yeah, training jujitsu just because it's hard. It's always been hard for me to stay consistent. So with a lot of things in my life prior to jujitsu, consistency is something I struggled with for a long time. I pick things up and then just over time it would just fall out. But jujitsu especially because just as well as I do, those days are just they come and they're even harder. You get off of work, you're like, oh man, I don't want to go, or like you got something going on, you don't want to go. It's so easy to talk yourself out of it. So, and then how physically demanding it is on top of that, it's like it's so easy to talk yourself out of it. So,
It
yeah, no,
is.
definitely. So training jujitsu, definitely one of the hardest things, and probably one of the hardest things. Definitely when you have a family, when you have a full-time job, and um, I think one of the things that's helped the most is the family that's being in jujitsu. So, I'm fortunate enough to have a wife that trains, a kids that trains. So when I go to jujitsu, I'm not spending time with them. I'm around them. I get to spend time with them. So, yeah, that's it.
Appreciate that, man. So tell me, you said you have a wife that trains. So
Hmm.
for us guys out here who are in a relationship, how did it happen? Did she just like come to a spar, a roll with you, or what?
No, so she's married into the family. Her family's, they own the gym. Um, so she's always kind of been around it and known about it. She was already a fan of like UFC and fighting, so she knew about it. Um, but again, another fortunate situation for me if is, you know, my wife's always been the type that, she doesn't, if I'm doing something, she's gonna try it out, video games, it don't matter. Like, if it means spending more time together, she's all about it. She's not like, no, that's your thing or that's my thing or, we don't have different things. We just have things that we do together. So, um, I was training for about 6 months and, uh, finally she come to me and she said, all right, I want to try it under one circumstance. And I'm like, what's the circumstance? And she says,
Oh,
I don't want to compete.
okay, okay,
So,
that's fair.
well, she thought, there was a requirement for competition, and I'm like, no, you don't have to compete. And she's like, okay, oh, hello. Um, so, yeah, so after that, it's a wrap. Now she's 4 years in, 4.5 years in. So, and she's a
Nice.
blue belt, so she's pretty scrappy.
Okay,
She's hell on the
okay.
mat.
Did she ever get out there and compete?
No, yeah, she actually did one time. Excuse me. Poncho.
Really? How did she do?
Poncho. Hey, Poncho.
What's up, Poncho?
She she did good, man. She actually took gold her first competition. Um, yeah, she got on the back of two young women and strangled them. That's kind of her game, so she did good. She hasn't competed since. She got her blue belt shortly after that, and um, I don't know. I feel like she might be getting the itch again. I'm not pushing it though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
stick to
yeah,
my words. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
but
So I got a question for you. This is gonna be
what's up?
kind of hard. Which which one would you rather? Would you rather let your wife go on a shopping spree or get tapped out by a brand new white belt?
Mm. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I think get let her get tapped out by the brand new white belt. And it's not even about the
You
money.
no,
It's
I'm
not
talking
about
about
the money.
you.
Oh,
You.
about me? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I get tapped by
would
white
you
belts all
rather
the
get
time,
tapped
bro.
out by
Yeah,
okay, okay,
100%,
okay.
100%. Yeah, yeah. We
So
all need
what
that
kind
daily dose every time of medicine.
of
Like
humility?
just
Yeah.
bring us down to earth a little bit. Like
Yeah, but
gotta
like a
get coffee
brand
from
new
time to
white
time.
belt, like fresh on the
Hey,
mat,
listen,
bro.
man. Listen, there's a story. Um, I'll share with you. When I was just got my purple belt, um, they had this extremely athletic young bodybuilder kid come in there, and he gave me the role of my life. Yeah, he was hell on wheels, bro. So, you know, I learned, I mean, I knew before, but that right there, I mean, it was, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I mean, he had a, he had a lot of strength, bro. It does
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
It does
How
matter.
old was he?
I want to say like 21, 22. So,
Wrestlers do come with
but,
strength, man. A lot of them do have that
oh
strength.
man, this guy was strong, bro. He was a strong
All
guy.
right.
Yeah. It's a good
So
experience. Good experience.
what kind of advice would you give somebody who's trying to get off the couch and back onto the mat, man?
Just do it. You know, you're gonna your timing's gonna be off. Your cardio is gonna be dog water.
Trash.
Yeah.
He said dog water.
Yeah, I didn't wanna
Yeah.
yeah, just do it. I mean, it sucks. It's like Marshall, he would always say that people don't want to climb that mountain again, you know. When you leave when you leave the room for a while, you're at a certain spot in that room. And then when you're off the mat for a while and then you come back, uh, you know, you're there are people that you were smashing when you left probably, and they're going to be smashing you now. That's just something that you have to expect. And just accept it. You took the time off. Appreciate the fact that they've been putting in the work. They deserve that. Their work is showing. Um, and you either want to train or you don't, man. Like I've always said that. Like you gotta, put all the other stuff to the side and just go train.
So I know that Butterfly X is really local, but I've seen it starting to expand a lot. Why don't you tell us about your brand, man?
Um, so Butterflax was a brand Marshall and I started officially launched last March 31st. So we're coming up on a year. We started working on it December of 24, just logistics and everything. Um, and then so when we launched it last year, so the goal to launch it was, he is an academy owner and me as someone who helps him, looking for rash guards that like um I'm not gonna say everybody's got their opinion, but were perfect for us, in terms of like the quality feel of them, and then the affordability was a big thing. Like we could find the quality, but the pricing was just astronomical. Excuse me. And so we wanted to try to find that happy medium, and we did. So, or well, we couldn't, so we decided to make our own thing, and yeah, it's been man, we've been extremely blessed. The community supports us at every turn. We're super fortunate, super grateful for everyone who's allowed us to do what we do. So
So just a couple more questions, just man. I like I said, I really appreciate you coming on to the
yeah,
podcast,
for sure, bro.
supporting.
No doubt.
Um, for people who don't know you,
hmm
let's hear a background story of your record, man. Like, have you ever competed?
Yeah, I've competed. I've had a mixed bag. I'm not super. super competition guy or nothing. I like to get out there from time to time and just kind of. I feel like competition is a good measuring stick for you personally on where your holes are. Like um, they show you what those glaring holes are in your game. So every now and then I'll get out there and see what I really need to be focused up on. It's been a while, a little over a year now since I competed. I was hitting a bunch of competitions towards the end of 24. Then I had to have a surgery, and then I just haven't been back. Just been busy. But yeah, competed a handful of times at white belt. Didn't get to compete at blue belt. Competed the most at purple belt. Um, and yeah, just a mixed bag. Some wins, some losses. You know, uh, some great experiences though. I met some really cool people. Big fan of the no gi. You won't catch me in a gi competing. So
Scared. Scared of that
scared,
gi, man.
scared. Nah, scared my ass.
I know
Lazy,
you ain't, man.
lazy. I'm lazy.
You have to exert a lot more energy with that gi, man. I'm not
Yeah, and
gonna.
it's a lot. It's a lot more technical. I mean, not to say I don't appreciate. Well, I say a lot more technical. Man, might rouse some
I
people up
mean, it
there.
is.
Um, I feel like mistakes go much further distance in the gi. If you grip, you give up a grip in no gi, you can probably, if you're slippery enough, you can correct it. But in the gi, that ain't gonna happen, man. One single grip, you give that thing up, it'll turn the whole tide of the match, man. And
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, I appreciate the technicality and the difficulty of the gi, but man, it's just so hot and you know, yeah, I'm just not a fan. Preference.
yeah.
So.
So they asked Eddie Bravo a long time ago, which one is better, gi or no gi.
Mhm.
And of course, he said no gi. He's 10th planet.
Yeah, of course.
Now he retracted that and said gi.
Yeah, I
What do you
mean,
what
I agree. I mean, yeah, the gi is it's a different type of jujitsu. I can't
Yeah,
even loop them in the same sport. Like
yeah,
you could say gi or no gi, but very little. I feel like very little. I mean, they do translate, they do complement each other, but like you can take a gi player, and I think he's gonna make a fast transition to no gi. You know,
yeah,
But you take a
yeah,
pure no-gi guy and stick him in the gi, that transition's not going to be near as fast, and he might not have near the results. So
yeah,
I think that says a lot in itself. So, but I mean, I'm not good. I'll wear the gi, sometimes. Not like I won't put it on, but right now anyway. I mean, I just have been like purely no gi probably for the past 3 or 4 months. I mean, if I get the itch or something, I'll show up to a gi class.
yeah. I wouldn't
Get
mind
beat
rolling
up.
with you with a gi. That's
Yeah,
that'd
no
be
doubt.
different, man.
Hang on to me. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So we had a couple of roles, man. You
Hmm.
know, I've been down there too. 10 round Tuesday. For those out there who've never experienced the 10 round Tuesday, tell us about it, man.
Um, so 10 Round Tuesday was originally an idea by one of the uh, Mooney Boy students who's moved off. He was a friend of mine and a student of Marshall's, named Blake. Um, he had mentioned it, and it was just a kind of a day to get more no-gi uh rounds in, and I think we started this in 2022. It's almost 4 years ago. So I was like I just barely started training. Um, and at first it was just an open mat for the class originally. I'd say for like the first 2 or 3 months. Um, and the idea was to roll 10 straight rounds, don't take any breaks, and make the room as hot as possible. They were originally 5-minute rounds. So we we did 5-minute rounds. So we did that, and then people from Patrick's, our like sister academy, started coming over, and And then we talked to Marshall and we were spitballing about opening it up to, just making it our open mat for the middle of the week and, letting everybody come experience the misery that we were all feeling. 'Cause, people appreciate suffering, I think it's true that, suffering together builds stronger bonds, like
Yeah.
the people you suffer with or, so yeah, and then just from there it's evolved and another one of those things about consistency, man, is like you stay consistent with something, it's like it's forced to grow, Some days we'd have 5 people on the mat, some days we'd have, 10. Now, sometimes we have 50. So it's it's just evolved into this thing, that people come by and we appreciate it and we all have a good time and try not to roll over on top of each other and, you know, suffer together.
So who got the bright idea to turn the heat up to like 85, man?
So so it goes to 90. Hey,
90?
that's a Marshall thing, man. You 90, bro. Yeah, so that's a Marshall thing. And it's not just 10 round Tuesday. That's a Mooney Boys thing.
Oh,
A
okay.
lot of times the heater's on. Summer, winter, fall, spring, it don't matter. The heater's on. And it's just you're not going to be comfortable. Jiu-jitsu isn't supposed to be comfortable. He wants you to be uncomfortable all the time. He wants you to build that mental fortitude to make you strong, to push you through. It's just one of those things, it's part of the school.
Yeah. Bro, I've been to quite a few 10 round Tuesdays, and the most rounds I've done was eight.
But yeah,
And
eight's good. I
yeah,
mean,
eight is good, but I've had
eight's
my
good if you're not
break.
doing it every week. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I had to have my break. And I mean, it's like a massive temperature difference when you step outside that door, the AC's on, you're like, oh God, this feels so good. You're laying down. And then
yeah,
when you go back in there, you're like, oh my God, how are they doing it? So you get back on that mat, man, and I mean, it's sweat
yeah. Brutal.
everywhere. It's brutal.
Yeah,
But like I remember we had that discussion, like, you have to want to do that. This is not
yeah,
something that you're forced into. You have to want to go up
yeah,
there and go
yeah.
through that, as you say, suffering.
hmm
But
People
I
drive
have a
a
question.
long way to go through that.
Yeah, yeah. And that just
You know?
shows the resilience of a Brazilian
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu practitioner, man. Like you said, the fortitude in the mind, like you want to grow, so you're going to put yourself through these arduous deals in order to get to that next level, because it's
that's
like
right.
they say, it's levels to it. So, but
Yeah, oh, no doubt.
what would make you walk away from jiu-jitsu?
Oh man, I don't know, bro. I'm not sure that I ever will. I mean, man, it would have to be. I don't even know what it would be. I don't even know if there is anything. Honestly, it's so ingrained in my life now that it's And 10 years ago, I mean, the only jiu-jitsu thing I would think about was in the UFC. I've been a UFC
Yeah,
fan since like '06, '07. Watched it pretty religiously since. But man, yeah, I don't think there is anything, man. Like, even when I'm injured, I'm showing up and trying to learn and, doing what I can. Um, yeah, man, I don't think there's nothing.
it's nothing. I respect that, man.
Yeah,
Especially your
yeah,
journey's been all the way to purple belt now, man.
yeah,
And
no doubt.
yeah, it's a part of you now. It's like breathing now, bro. Like
Yeah,
real talk.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
so I'm gonna ask you something outside the mat.
What's up?
I think we talked about this one time. Um, guy's got a knife.
Oh
He's
yeah,
got a knife. Yeah, you remember that? He's got a knife. You know, do you incorporate some jujitsu? Do you get away from it? Like,
man.
what would you
I
do,
try to
man?
talk him down, bro. I try to talk him down and get away from him, run away if I have to, Um, I don't want to engage in nothing. Nobody wins in a knife fight, bro. Like, the problem with a knife is it's not getting cut, man, is crazy. It's like I want to say I don't I don't remember if it was Marshall. I think it might have been Marshall's dad, Lane. Um, had I want to, yeah, I think it was him. He was saying one time, because he was a police officer and um, they went through a lot of these like self-defense scenarios if someone has a knife and stuff like that. And I think the concept is, and I could be wrong by this, but I feel like if I was forced to engage, I would try to employ that, you know, put my arms out there as like sacrifices, cut my arms, like, cut my hands, get stabbed in like those type of places, not a vital place. And I think
Vital,
that's
but
the,
right.
yeah, you don't want to get stabbed in the face, the chest, the stomach,
Yeah.
even the legs dangerous, So get your arms cut up and then do what you need to do. If you're forced to engage, obviously nobody wins in altercations. So just like jiu-jitsu teaches us, just walk away or, neutralize them and don't harm them.
So fantasy fight. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Israel Adesanya is a purple belt versus
Is he
Justin
actually?
Lambert.
Oh,
Well,
I'm dead, bro.
you think so?
Yes. Yes,
Just
bro.
straight jujitsu, no strikes, no nothing, straight
Yeah.
jujitsu.
So here's the thing about somebody at Israel's level, man. You think I can hold that guy down?
I don't even think you need to,
I
bro. I just
cannot
think you
hold
need to
that guy down,
catch
bro.
his leg. Catch
I
his
mean,
leg.
ca bro. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I think he smashes me though. I'm pretty sure. I've actually heard or seen online of people saying that he's really good. So, um, you know,
Okay.
yeah, he's
Okay. All right. So we're
yeah. I
gonna
think
we're gonna step
I think he's hard to pin. Yeah.
we're gonna step outside of Justin Lambert for a second,
Okay.
and one more fantasy match:
Okay.
Tom Hardy
Hmm.
versus Marshall Mooney.
Oh yeah, Marshall
All the way,
all day.
all
Yeah.
day. I know
Yeah.
that's right, bro.
Yeah.
I've rolled
50%
with this
Marshall.
man. He
I mean,
said 50%.
Marshall going 50%. Takes out Tom Hardy.
What?
Yeah, bro.
This man is
For
on
sure.
another level like that, bro.
He's just, yeah, bro, he's been doing his whole life, bro. He's good. I mean, he's super technical. I mean, yeah, he's good. He's good.
I've rolled with him. I got that video
Yeah, yeah.
posted with. Yeah, he slammed the brakes off of me,
Send
bro.
that to me. Send that to
Yeah.
me.
Ah.
Um,
Well, you gonna rub that in my face 10 years from now, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Nah, but that was, I mean, I took the advice that you gave me about is rolling with upper belts in order to increase my level and to, not just roll with white belts, stay in my comfort zone or whatever. Not saying I was, but I was always trying to work on a move. So I felt like the best people to do it on are the white belts, blue belts, or lower belts, and stuff like that. But I'm trying to get to that next level. And I just got a text from the guy from Apex Grappling. Yeah, and he asked me about the February 28th fight, and he gave me the guy's name, and I looked him up. Purple belt, 38 years
Good.
old, and
Perfect.
I'm thinking like, I think I can do this. He's been to Naga. He's competed a couple of times, so he's not unfamiliar with it. You know, uh, I want to jump on it. I'm gonna see what's up. I told him I'm gonna let him know by the end of the day, man. You know, just two more questions, Big Justin, man. Just two more questions. So
What's
you
up, bro?
got you got
Like,
how many kids you got, man?
I got two.
Two. All right.
Yep, got a
So
daughter and a son. Yep.
yeah, your kids are active in jujitsu.
They are. My daughter, she's been inactive. She still, I think she may end up going back to training, but she had some hip problems. But she
Yeah,
was a yellow
yeah.
belt before her hip
Okay.
issues, and then my son, he's a gray black belt.
Nice, nice. Okay, that's good, man. And as far as like the dynamics of the family, what advice would you give someone who who's married, got responsibilities, work, life, what type of advice would you give somebody? And this is just for a general advice for somebody that wants to include or improve on their jujitsu. I mean, is that
Um,
a wrong question?
yeah, yeah. If you no, no, no. So if you truly want to improve, I feel like jujitsu extends outside of the mat. Like you have to watch too. Um, I'm a, you can go to class and go through the motions and learn, but if you want to improve, I think if you want to improve beyond what I guess what the normal rate would be, you have to be watching tape and, watching instructional. And it don't take much, bro. I mean, just, um, and the next thing is like, be very disciplined with what you're watching and what you're learning. Like if you're, say you're having problems with people on your back strangling you, put yourself
Yeah.
there. I mean, if you're like, man, I keep getting choked, well, make it a point to go home, look up some ways to get out of the back, troubleshoot those problems, and just keep going and getting strangled over and over again. Like, give people your back, get your back taken, and get out of it.
Yeah.
It sucks, but that's how put yourself through the fire. Like, that's how you're gonna get better. Um, but yeah, and that's it. And you don't have to do. I'm a little crazy. I'm fortunate enough to where I was able to do, hours and hours and hours a day, or
Yeah.
multiple hours a week. Some people don't have that luxury. So, if you can do 2 classes a week, and you're still looking to improve when you're not at class, you got 10, 15 minutes during your lunch break at work, try to study some technique, try to watch something. You can improve without being in class. That's, I guess, what I'm trying to say.
All right, brother. My last question to you, man.
What's up?
Coach's move of the day, man. So either you can describe one of your favorite moves, or I can tell you a move and you can
hmm
guide me through it as if I'm a white belt.
hmm Oh, so does my move have to be a white belt friendly move?
Here you go. We're not talking about the dirty potato or anything like that, man.
No, no, no. Okay, so right now, I go through flavors, right? Like,
Okay.
um, so right now, my favorite move is the Kosovo Cradle. Um, just because it's so unexpected. There was actually one at this last Fruit City face-off a guy hit. No one knew what it was, but I'd been doing it, and I knew when he was breaking the guy's posture that that's what he was going for, and he ended up actually hitting it. So
What is it
it's pretty
again?
nice. So basically, from the closed guard, you're going to try to cut an angle with your hips, but you're also going to need an underhook on their leg, almost like you're going to like do a flower sweep or like a pendulum sweep, right? But you take like say your left hand, if your right arm's shooting under the leg, your left hand goes around their head, and then you lock your hands and you cut that angle and triangle your legs. It's a rib compression, and it sucks.
Oh,
It's
oh, oh,
dirty,
oh,
dirty.
oh,
Yeah,
oh, oh, oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's pretty bad. But
Okay.
right now I've been having fun with that one. Unfortunately, I've got little, short king legs, so uh,
Short king legs.
yeah, short king legs. So
Nothing wrong with
I
that,
can only
man.
I can only I can only do that to like people whose torsos are like teenagers.
Yeah. Oh,
So
wow.
yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So if you're over
Man.
180, I probably can't catch it. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. It was some pretty good fights at that Fruit City fight they just had,
man.
man.
Dude, that was such a good event, man. Like the energy
Yeah.
there was so electric. Man, those guys did such a good job. Ruben and Jeremy and Brian, man, they
Yeah.
just
They did that.
super
Yeah.
impressive, super inspiring. Like, I cannot wait for the next one. Like, I'm super
Yeah.
excited. Yeah,
You gonna get in
it's
it?
gonna be fun. I don't know. We'll see. It's in April. Um, I got a lot going on in April, man. April's East Coast Trials, ADCC.
Yeah.
Um, it's right there. Right there, right before summer. So I'm sure work's gonna be kicking up. It just depends on what I
Yeah.
got going on. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can team up on that tag team, bro.
Hey man, you never know, bro. You never know. My partner last time, he unfortunately we both got injured, so
Yeah.
but maybe the
Oh,
next one we'll see.
you talking about the phenom. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
you when you
yeah.
when you chose wisely, didn't
Nah, I didn't choose. I didn't choose. I didn't choose. I didn't choose.
you?
So it's his idea. It's his idea.
It was his idea. He asked you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. But you were still suffering with something then at that time anyway, right? You were still like
Yeah,
recovering
so
from something.
I'd actually just come off a knee injury, but I was feeling pretty good. And then, I'd say first or second day of like pushing training, yeah, popped a rib. So someone on my back was just crazy, uh, and just popped it. It happened the second time. Not the best injury to have, but not the worst either. I mean, I'm pretty recovered now, so I feel good. I really pushed the pace this week on training, so and I didn't have any issues with it. It was a little tender, but um, man, no big problem.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we do hope that you recover well. That everything. I wish you best of luck on your Butterfly X.
Thank you,
I
bro.
know it started off as a mental thing, and now you done manifested it. And we've seen a lot of athletes, advertising your brand, which is really good. Push up on that, man. Family dynamics, man. You're a good father.
Thank you,
My
bro.
daughter and your son have rolled
Likewise.
before. Hey, thank you, man. I
Ooh,
appreciate it, bro.
your daughter, man, you're raising a killer over there, buddy. She's
She
tough.
did good. She did good that Fruit City fight, bro.
Yeah,
She
she did
really
good.
did.
Yeah,
I'm proud
she
of her.
does
I'm
good
really
everywhere,
proud of her.
bro. She's a she's a great
Yeah.
competitor and athlete.
And a good sportsman,
Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure.
Good
Most
sportsman.
importantly, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But like I was saying, bro, just keep moving forward, bro, like you've been doing, man. I know work is
of course.
hard. It's cold out there today, man. It's what down almost to the 30s, bro.
Yeah.
So just keep it pushing, man. I really appreciate you coming on the Versatile Jiu-Jitsu podcast, man. Anything you want to say to anybody before we go, bro?
Nah, just thanks to everybody who supports the brand and who drops into the academy to train with us. We really appreciate it. And especially for Butterfly X, the support the community's given us is extremely appreciated always. The more support we have, the more athletes we can support. Um, so hope to do some pretty big things this year. So stay tuned for some big announcements.
Show, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Versatile Jiu-Jitsu podcast. This was Justin Lambert, a good friend of mine. We're both purple belts, man. All right, y'all stay strong out there and get off that couch, get on the mat. How about that?